Hello and welcome to News Pulse. I'm Naomi Gigon. A training program for caregivers on inclusion of persons with intellectual and developmental disabilities was held on March 23 at St.Joseph University in Sovima. The training was conducted by 3 resource persons from the National Institute for the Empowerment of Persons with Intellectual Disabilities, or NIE PID, in Hyderabad. Many myths were also busted regarding various rehabilitation techniques on how to take care of persons living with disabilities, while various therapeutic interventions were also imparted to the caregivers. Let's have a look at the details with the reporter Esther.
So suppose someone has a fits attack in front of you, some child is having at home, what you should do then? First thing, make sure that you make the child lie down on the floor or on the bed.
First, kitia bacha ekta nolibi kunwa holibi iniga fits aheshe golido. First taige kumauli dibe iniga sida.
Never keep them in a seated position or in a standing position because they will suddenly fall down.
Taige nabuhabi naholibi taige khara kurili nadibe. Kili mani tai girile kiba kibi hurt kuribo.
Put a soft something folded t-shirt, or if you have a pillow under their head, because many times during fits their head is banging like this, so it might be injured. So put something soft under their head.
Tagan laga mata de kili mani tagan fits ahadan de gaudo iniga hilai thage itu karne tagan ge pillow nolibi soft kapra ekta tagan la mata de hali dibe.
We are here at St.Joseph University in Sovima, Dimapur, where training for caregivers for persons with intellectual and development disabilities. And we have here, sir, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, myself Dr. Ravi Prakash Singh, and I am from National Institute for the Empowerment of Persons with Intellectual Disability, Divyangjan, which comes under Ministry of Social Justice Empowerment, Government of India. Our headquarters is in Sikandrabad, and I am from Regional Center, Navi Mumbai. Here at Nagaland, we used to come to conduct various activities for persons with intellectual and developmental disability, including different target groups. Like today's training is on training of caregivers for how to handle and how to include children with intellectual disability in social mainstream, because the biggest challenge during pandemic is with persons with disability. So as a part of our Northeast activity, our team usually come twice in a year to conduct various programs for the rehabilitation and welfare of persons with intellectual disability. This visit we are going to conduct programs like 21st of March we had conducted psychological assessment camp in collaboration with DDRC Dimapur, as well as we conducted one training program yesterday for college students to sensitize them towards the disability. Today we are conducting program for caregiver, and tomorrow we are going to conduct program in parent, and day after tomorrow we'll be conducting one program in Kohima.
Sir, can you please tell us exactly what is intellectual and developmental disabilities? Because usually the word that we use is people with disabilities. So this is more of a broader sense. Can you please explain that?
Yeah, basically intellectual disability is one of the 21 categories of disability which is given under the Rights of Person with Disability Act 2016. So in a person with intellectual disability, we see that there is substantial limitation in their intellectual functioning, which means they have limited abilities of thinking, reasoning, problem solving skills, as well as they are also having limitation in their adaptive behavior, the routine activities of our daily living skills which we used to do day-to-day living. So they face a lot of challenges in that. Apart from that, when we say developmental disability, there are other categories also come under this, like autism spectrum disorder, where people are having basic issues with communications and social skills as well as repetitive behavior. And we also have specific learning disability, where the children may have problem with reading skills, writing skills, or arithmetic skill, or 3 of them may come together.
So I'm Kirti Sudha, and I'm a lecturer in rehabilitation psychology with NIPID, National Institute for the Empowerment of Persons with Intellectual Disability, currently posted at Regional Center, Kolkata.
All right. Ma'am, can you tell us what are the age groups of the training program? Is there any age group precisely, and will there be any placement also for them?
For persons with intellectual disability, the institute provides services starting from the age like 0. So there are cross-disability early intervention services which are till 3 years of age, and then pre-primary, pre-education services. Then there are therapeutic services which starts from 0 age as per their need. Along with that, we provide the psychological assessment, parental counseling, children's counseling, behavior modification for those who have behavioral problems. Apart from that, we have the programs till vocational rehabilitation, vocational instruction, and even for the elderly people, we provide them the benefits regarding the psychosocial rehabilitation. So when there are different government schemes and benefits for people, I mean the adults with intellectual disability, so for that also we provide them the support and the required guidance. So it is like across the age group that we provide. The institute is meant for people with intellectual disability across the age range.
So this was the training conducted for caregivers of children with disabilities and various behavioral problems, and this was conducted by the NIEPID, which is based in Hyderabad. We had 3 experts come here and give training on the caregivers at St.Joseph University. Sovima Dimapur. Reporter Esther with camera person Aaron for Hornbill TV.